Welcome to the first Live and Grow on Purpose Action Hour Mastermind session. And I'm with Foxy and Susan here. I'm going to talk like I'm on a radio show every time now. This is great. And we have 2 minutes to mastermind about how we're intentionally living and growing in our life or business. Do either one of you have a burning question that we can mastermind around from today? 1 magic minute. I love she's frozen, but I heard something. I love the thoughts that were coming from masterminding all morning in the design hour around how we're building basically a house, right? Which is our life. If we're thinking about foundational things, thinking about the decorating, that was something that was discussed. It was decorating, how we decorate. And I'm really thinking like, where does it come into play about growing when we're thinking about that? And now I'm thinking about like the outside of the house, like the actual things that grow, the plants, that kind of thing. So, where does growing and actually living in the house, in the foundation that we build, like what thoughts come with that? So we are gonna come back with that. Or if you have landscaping, yes, thank you, Foxy. That's the words I was thinking of, landscaping. Can you tell I do a lot of landscaping around my house? But so that's something that maybe I'll come back and talk about at 10 to the hour, is thinking about living and growing in the foundation that you set for yourself, in the house that you've built intentionally. What does that look like? What kind of thoughts come around that? So we will go to our intentions and see you back at 10 to the hour. Have fun, be productive. All right, we are back with masterminding in the Live and Grow on Purpose mastermind session in our action hour. And I was sharing with myself about the hour and how this is my lunch break hour, and something that I intentionally put in place to support my life and how I'm living intentionally is I always check in with kids, get lunch for all of us, and then in the in-between of getting lunch heated up or made, whatever that looks like in the day-to-day, I'm always turning on my Alexa. And sorry if I just turned everyone's on by listening to this, but I turn that on and turn on one of my favorite songs. And all honesty, generally every single day I start with This Is Me from The Greatest Showman soundtrack. Favorite, go-to, really good energy, and my kids love it. So it's never like an argument about who gets to pick the song, because they know it's like my go-to. And so I'm wondering, what is your go-to like boost the energy, the vibe, the vitality in your day? Like, what is a go-to song for you that you could be like, yes, that will shift the energy and help you really get energized? That's my go-to. There's another one that's I really like the wording to, which is Lean on Me by Cheat Codes and Tinashe, or featuring Tinashe. I think I'm saying that right. But so that's something I do on my lunch breaks and my lunch hours, to just kind of keep the flow going, recharge myself, and keep energy going. So curious what you do to revive yourself on a break for lunch, or what that looks like. Some days I'm also out grounding with my feet to the earth. And then, other times it's spending time directly with my kids. This time it was really like checking out what they're doing on their lessons on the computer and having a little dance party. So, but we have 3 magic minutes on here. And this is something that I've been working on in my On Purpose with Purpose August issue for the journals that we create in here. Susie, the co-founder, my business partner, Susie Simonson creates our journals every single month. But my favorite thing in here has become these coloring pages. And this is like a whole spread that I've been working on. Mama, hold please. Hold please. Yeah, I just put it up in the cupboard, honey. The glass, where the glasses are. Thank you. Close my door. And this is the one I've been working on. I wanted to share the quote and ask about your thoughts with this. So before I say the quote, you know, the reason I lost my train of thought for a second, but the reason I say that I really grown to love the coloring pages is because it's something that I really enjoyed when I was a kid, was coloring and drawing and, you know, being creative with my hands. So I'm not someone that like constructs things, but I love that like the lines are there and that I can just color them in, you know, how I want. So I really like that. I find it very calming and relaxing for me to do. And because Susie creates this, we've intentionally put in, an inspirational quote in them. And there's 3 full pages like this. So this is a spread because it's the top and a bottom. So there's 3 full spread in coloring pages in the journal. And then there's 1 top sheet one for our goals page in here. So this is a plan. This is a really intentional planner. It's to collect all of your intentional focuses in the month. And then you can easily find, you know, in the month of August, I was working on building what I wanted in my life. What was I doing? How was I showing up for my habits? How was I feeling in it? Which is awesome. So this coloring page quote that I would love to hear from you, what your thoughts are with it, is I'll look back at today. I don't know if you can hear this on the replay, but my kids are screaming at the top of their lungs the songs they're listening to on lunch break. So I'll look back at today with a smile, because it is life and I choose to live. So this is the Live on Purpose Action Hour. And I was coloring this page this week. So I was like, I'm going to share the quote and see what is stirring for you. So I'll look back at today with a smile, because it is life and I choose to live. So we'll love to hear from you in the comments. What does that stir up for you? And how are you choosing to live? So make it a great day. Have fun, be productive, and see you next time.